everyone get their seatbelts on, and here we go. And again, if you have anything in there, just pop, whatever in the chat, whatever you're looking to kind of see today. If you have any questions, as always, put them in the chat there. And Francine, just let you know, thanks for putting that in the chat. That's awesome. Fantastic. Congratulations on the first dev video. That's fantastic. Ghostwriting. I always thought ghostwriting was really cool. You really a lot of angles to that in terms of doing that, which is neat. Well, welcome in, Francine. So again, we're here Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. PST. I'm going to run through the basics of Dubb and give some examples about what has worked just strategy-wise. And then also we're going to check out a growth cycle that we created where you can see that how the tech relates to each part of that growth cycle. And then, yeah, last part will be Q&A from everybody. So let me share my screen and we'll have this here. So these recordings of the training, Ina and the team put on the Dubb YouTube channel, Dubb app. So they're on there in terms of if you ever need to watch them again, you can just go to YouTube and check them out. All right, I'm going to share my screen here, and here we go. All right, so let's begin over here with our nice Canvas slide that we created about the Dubb growth cycle. The reason we show this is just so along the way you can see kind of what this adds up to. And most people within sales, I mean, sales cycle is pretty much known to everybody, but the growth cycle is just a little bit similar, but has some other things added to it. So we have our prospecting, we have our nurturing, we have our closing, our client comm, our content mining, and our lead gen. And each one of these stages kind of marries in the tech that we have here at Dubb. With prospecting, that one-to-one video email. It's like the old school one-to-one video email that works great. It's like the that consistent results with those over the years that we've seen, where you send a video email to someone, you put a face to the name. There's a couple different styles that we'll show you that have worked over the years. And then obviously, they can be campaigns. You have booking links, which is one of the best CTAs you can have. And then the nurturing process, it's really about screen videos. The Chrome extension is great for that. And today we have, I'll give you a little preview of kind of the Chrome that we have coming out. It's going to update, I think, either today or sometime this week. But those are really good for nurturing clients that haven't closed yet. And then when you get to the closing part of it, document walkthroughs, contracts, anything you really want to share, the desktop app is really, really good for that. Being able to crop around documents, get specific things that you want to, all that kind of neat stuff. Client communication is really just about, the back and forth after that, the new relationship you've created, whether it's a mobile app video where you're sending a video to someone, updating them on something, or you're, again, just walking them through screen stuff, whatever you want. Having that video to that person really increases retention rates as opposed to just reading something. Content mining is great. Testimonials, case studies, reviews. The strategies that we always talk about that we'll mention here today is sending someone a video to get a video testimonial, a reply with video button. It's a great CTA. Creating a video asking for heartfelt reviews with links below the videos. We'll talk about that. And then from a lead generation perspective, social media, getting those posts created online, having them take an action after they watch the post, get them to a landing page instead of just having them floating around, space in social media, have them in a kind of controlled environment where they can do something. So let's look at the first part of this, the prospecting part. Now, if we come over to here into the Dubb dashboard, when you're logged into your Dubb account, this is what this will look like right in here. And if we want to record a video with our basic webcam, it's right up here at the top. Now, we got to remember when we send Dubb videos out, they are a repeating 3-second loop of the beginning of the video called an animated GIF. So if we look at this here, this is an example of a video I sent to Sarah. She's a coach. And the reason I have a virtual background behind me of her is so she has some reference points. She knows this video is obviously has to do with her. So it's just about giving someone context. And then in terms of the smile and the movement towards camera, that's just to bring it to life a little bit instead of actually being too stiff. It's, it's more boring if you're not moving. This is just a little, it's not a performance. It's just, hey, how are you? How you doing? And just more interesting to look at. So this is one style right here. Another style that's worked well over the years for reaching out is one of these, where you can take the Dubb mobile app and there's a little whiteboard button on there that you can press where you can put someone's name in. Again, I'm bringing it up to camera. Again, there's movement to it, so it's interesting. I just have hi, Sarah, but it could be, you can't write something too long. You want it shorter, the better. Name has always worked well over the years for people, regardless of the industry. But if you do want to say something specific, hi, Sarah, seen this or question mark, something really short that can have their name in it. The more you write, the smaller it's going to be. So if you do write something smaller, you want to bring it closer to the camera, so it's closer to the foreground. But the whole idea is to get someone to see this, have some context, click on it, and then they're taken to this customized landing page, which we call in Dubb a preset, where they can actually do something. And we'll talk about that more in a little bit. So if we want to recreate those two different styles, we can go right here to the top to the basic camera, a red camera icon. It's going to open up our webcam recorder. And then if we want to do that, we're going to click down here and we're going to select virtual background. And once we do that, then we can go to your photos and you can upload into this area any screenshots that you have. Typically what's worked well, like we just saw, people's profiles. It could also be a company's website though. Maybe it's the who we are section of a website. Hey, this is Rob. I saw your who we are section. We'll talk to you a little bit about that. Some synergy we see there. Doesn't have to be the who we are. It could be their services, their products, something where they get a preview of what you're probably going to be talking about. Doesn't completely give it away, but it gives a hint. Maybe it's a market update in real estate. Maybe it's an article in your industry that you want to share some value and they can see over your shoulder what, again, this is probably going to be about. Real estate, obviously, if it's properties, that's pretty easy. Throw a property right over your shoulder, talk about that for a little bit. It's all about context. So that's what the virtual background when you're recording here on the webcam. If you want to use the phone that you saw earlier, where I was holding it up like that, you go to the Dubb mobile app, and when you're on the home area of the mobile app, which is right there, you're going to see a little whiteboard button right up here at the top. So you're just going to select that there. And once you select it, you have the ability to type. And that's all I did was put the person's name in and just hold up the phone. But again, you want to just have, a little bit of foreground. You want to have a little bit of distance. Have it just in front of you slightly, like one of these, little lean in. So there's movement. Bring it up into frame, lean forward. It's all about just that slight movement. And obviously, it's legible and closer to the camera, so the person can actually see it. It's not all the way back over here. So those are two different styles that have worked over the years. With this recording right here with your basic recorder, you have a teleprompter, which you can search for up top. If I click in here, I can go to create new script, or I can just choose from scripts that I have saved. In this case, I can search by title. This is my test one. From a physical distance, I'm about arm's length away from here. I'm going to let the words flow up into my horizon line. I'm not going to search down for them. I'm going to keep my eyes at the top. From a reason why perspective, teleprompters are great just in terms of really keeping your message really efficient. You're not searching for the words, you're not taking longer takes, you're not trying to shoot a 30-second video and ends up being a minute because it's easy to go over. You're thinking about the best possible and most efficient and effective way to say something. Why not have it right in front of you, especially when you're doing multiple scripts a day where you don't have time to memorize all that stuff, unless you have a memory that's like that, and then you don't have to worry about it. But if not, then why not have it in front of you? You don't have to have it exactly written. You could bullet point these things, but if you bullet point, you got to be careful you don't go down a rabbit hole where you just go off on that point. You got to have the discipline to come back. So if it's written out, it's usually much better. When you're using the teleprompter, it's nice to read through it once, read it out loud, just so you can expect what's coming. Even though you've written it, when you put it in the teleprompter, if you don't give it a one through, you might be like, oh, wait, what was I saying there? And then you don't have the right tone and right inflection. So I would definitely go through it once before you do it. In terms of this here, it's click to scroll while record. I have mine on 174, which is good for me. I'm gonna hit the play button, see if I like it. I do. I can adjust that up or down. I can back the text off, or I can zoom in if I want to. This is pretty good right there. And then I'm gonna hit record, and this is what it would look like. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. And I can hit the pause button if I want to stop the recording. I can hit the red X if I want to delete the video entirely. So if I click it, it's always going to ask me, are you sure? And if I want to save the video into Dubb, I can click the blue check mark to the right. So pause and resume, delete, save into the platform. If I want to close the teleprompter, I just tap the close button and it's closed. In this case, I'm going to delete the video here, and yes, I am sure. So that's the basic recorder. So when you think about putting a face to the name, hold up the phone, have the virtual background, those are two styles that have worked over the years. Now, as far as screen recording goes, this is really great for nurturing. So if I wanted to, a couple examples, when you think web-based sharing, if there's any websites that you want to share with someone, in this case, it's just a market update, but again, this could be an article in any industry that you're in, company's website, whatever you want to show browser-based. And if you want to reach out to someone on LinkedIn, you're going to use the same screen recorder here, which is the Chrome extension. The Chrome extension is one of our screen recorders. Now, we've recently updated the Chrome extension, which will be coming out, could be today, could be right now, no I'm kidding. It's definitely probably this week. But to give you a frame of reference, this is the old Chrome extension that everybody here is probably familiar with that's been using it for a while. If you're new to Dubb and you're just getting going today, this is what you'd be looking at. With the Chrome, the old days, I'd see myself as a circle down here at the bottom. I would have to hit record first to be able to move myself wherever I want to move myself. This was the old experience. So I'd have to hit record and say, okay, where do I want to go? Well, I would rather be over here when I start the video, and I'd rather be a different shape, all this kind of stuff. You'd have to hit record, close it, and then reopen it to get yourself in the correct position. But with the new Chrome extension, this is what you'd be able to do. So the new one opens up, and then here we go. And now I can physically move around before I hit record. It's like a whole new world. It's very similar to the desktop app, so we're super excited about this. Now, within this functionality here, I can change my shapes right from within here. So if I want to go rectangle, I can go rectangle, and I can go square, I can go cell phone, I can go circle. I can physically use this here, make myself bigger or smaller, just like that, really easily. In this case, I'm gonna want to go square. So when we think about websites, and we always talk about this with the Chrome, like let me close this for a second. So when I look at this site here, very angular, okay, because it's all about the 3-second GIF, you know, that 3-second repeating loop. What is someone going to see when they send this? So if I wanted to share this with someone, I'm going to take that into account. So I'm going to reopen the extension. I'm going to change myself to a square because this is more angular, and I'm going to put myself right inside the article here. So now it looks like I'm part of the story because it has this line across the top. So it has the title at the top and this here, and it looks like I'm literally part of this little part right here, this photo. So when I send the video out, hey, this is Rob, check out this market update, the GIF is going to be me smiling and pointing, and it looks like I'm part of the page. So think about placement and shape when you're making these. So that's how I would do that if I was sharing this here. If I was over here on LinkedIn, I would do a similar strategy where I'd open up the Chrome extension at the top. I would now change myself to a circle because LinkedIn uses circles. I want to kind of match that feel. And then anytime you want this menu to come up, just hover your mouse over here and boom, this will show up right here. So you can change the shapes, do different sizes, whatever you want. So I'm going to go probably about that right there. I did one video one time, which was kind of fun. I did the eclipse. I was like this and opened the video. Hey, I thought I'd send you this quick video. So they would see the GIF of me going like this, which is kind of fun. So the point is to be creative and put yourself in a good spot. All right, so there's my shape is good. My placement is good. If I wanted to use my headshot, I could click this over here. I could just do an audio walkthrough, get rid of myself on the page, but I would keep myself here, especially for initial meetings. I could display my profile picture if I wanted to do that. Maybe after, get to know the person who's doing some client comm, you can totally do that. But I would stay with the webcam for initial meetings. I can also use my annotation tool, which is right over here, this little icon here. I could use the teleprompter if I wanted to. I could come in here, look for my script. There's my script that we had before. And this is sticky. So see how it says click scroll while recording? I'm going to zoom this in here. And then I'm ready to go. I got my speed. I can adjust this up or down. I can hit the play button, see if I like it. And then I can manipulate the side on this one where I can do one of these. I can make it thinner, which is a better idea because then your eyes aren't going too far, back and forth. So I can move this wherever I'd like to move it. I'm going to put it right here towards the top in my internal camera for my laptop. Now, when I hit record here, you're going to want to leave a little bit of space between the browser and the teleprompter tab because you want to be able to tap this to bring it forward. If you go full screen on your browser, it's going to hide this tab and you won't be able to get to it. So you want to leave a little bit of space. You hit record, tap it, and bring it forward, and you're good to go. Now, as far as what you can see on the screen, we have screen and we have tab. If I had kept it on screen and hit record, I would get my entire computer screen. So we'd see the whole browser with the tabs open and everything. The advantage to going full screen is I could tap one of the other tabs and the recording will follow me over there. So I could bounce around different tabs and the recording will follow me. So if you do have your tabs organized, you will be able to see the whole screen on the recording, but you'll also be able to bounce around to different screens, tabs. Now, if I go current tab, then that's just going to be a nice clean cut of this page that I'm on right now. You won't see any of the open tabs above. It'll just be a cut of the LinkedIn page. So I'm going to use that one here. Now, when I'm reaching out here, this is what this would look like. So I'm going to hit record. I'm going to choose my tab. That's the tab I want. And I'm going to hit share. And now I'm going to start to record. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. I saw your profile over here on LinkedIn, and I wanted to reach out and send you this quick video because I noticed something very specific within your profile that I wanted to point out to you. So all I did there was, from functionality standpoint, wave, little point, that's going to be the repeating GIF. He's going to see his background, his world. And then I clicked this button right here, and I went full screen because now I want to talk directly to him. So when you make these videos, whether it's on LinkedIn or whether it's a web page you're sharing, an article, a company's website, anytime you want to make a point, just click that button, go full screen, make the point, and then come back to where you were. It's a very dynamic way to communicate when you want to make points about something. And when I want to go back, I just take my mouse down the bottom, click that button, and I'm right back to here. So think about that in terms of when you're making points when to jump to full screen. Also, use the annotation tool to point things out. Like, hey, Ruben, I saw you wrote a book. That's great. Hey, you went to USC. You can do some circling, some underlining. You can do some numbering on screen if you want to. Right here, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do some text, all kinds of stuff you can do. And then all of this will stay sticky right where it was. So if you want to keep scrolling, it'll stay there when you come back. If you want to get rid of the annotations, just click delete and they're gone. So these are really dynamic ways to either reach out on LinkedIn or share a website, anything browser-based, think the Chrome extension, really dynamic ways to do this. Now I'm going to hit the check mark down at the bottom. It's going to save this video into Dubb. So I'm going to click that now, and it's going to save it into Dubb. Now, from a screen recording perspective, I'm going to show you now the desktop app. And the desktop app is a little different than the Chrome extension. So the Chrome extension is, again, it's browser-based, websites, LinkedIn outreach, all that kind of stuff. But if you want to do something related to, something a little more nuanced and dynamic, desktop app is great. So you can do webcam recording, we have video editing, all kinds of stuff. But here's what a screen recording difference would look like. So I'm going to click screen record video on the desktop app. And as you can see on this little drop down right here, it says display controls and recording. That won't be defaulted. We have it on just so everyone here in the training can see this, but when when you do your recordings, none of this stuff will show in there because it won't be checked. Now, from a similarity perspective, teleprompter at the top, annotation tool to the right, same as the Chrome. I also have a webcam, same as the Chrome. So there are some similarities. So the new updated Chrome extension does have these shapes, and it does enable you to go full screen, and you can move yourself around before you hit record, all similar to the new Chrome. The one thing you can do here is, though, you can zoom yourself in with the desktop app like this. You can back yourself off. You can also move yourself up, down, side to side, and do a little virtual background inside the bubble here, which is pretty neat. Now, from a recording perspective, this red slash that you see right here through here, if I was to click record right now, I would be getting my entire desktop screen. But if I get rid of the red line, now I'm given this drop down. And I'm on 16 by 9 for YouTube. So this is a landscape border right here. So it controls what you're recording. If I want to go 9 by 16, I can actually do a vertical social video. So if I have my browser pulled up and I crunch it together, squeeze it as much as I can, and then I put this over the top of it, now you can make a video in the vertical format for, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok, all that good stuff just from this format. You also can do custom. So now I have the ability to crop around whatever I want to crop around. So if I have a document pulled up or a contract or a slide deck, whatever I want to do, I can move this around whatever I want to get. I can also put it around a screenshot. I can put it around part of a website, whatever you want. You have complete control about what you want to show someone. Now, when I hit record here, here's going to be the major difference. First of all, when I'm recording, I can pause and resume this recording like a lot of the other stuff. But when I click the check mark, I'm not saving this into Dubb like most of the other situations. When I click the check mark here, I've actually just recorded a physical clip. So the desktop app records in clips. It's a clip recorder. Whereas the Chrome extension is one video you pause and resume, the desktop goes in clips, which gives you the ability to drag and drop a video from your computer to make it part of the story if you want to do that. So I can click here and I can just choose a video that I want. I'm going to go this one here. And now it just drops it right in there. And I can physically move the order. I don't have to keep them in the same order. So all of the clips that you have in here, they don't have to be chronological from A to Z. You can just drop in whatever you want and move them around, beginning, end, anything. You have a lot of flexibility with that. You can also download or delete each individual clip if you'd like to. And if I hit record screen down here at the bottom, say I want to keep going. All right, I want to record my screen again. But you know what? This time I don't want to do this. What if I want to go portrait this time? Just as an example. I can hit record, and you can do whatever style you want to do on each clip. So if you want to switch up the style, you absolutely can do that. I'm going to hit the save button, and now that clip is there. What if I wanted to record from my webcam right below here? Well, you can do that too. Click record webcam. Maybe this is your beginning, or maybe it's your end card. Hey, just want to welcome you into this video, or hey, just want to say goodbye. Thanks for watching this thing. And then you hit save, And then you're able to move this, obviously, wherever you want to move it. So you have a lot of flexibility in here. And then when you're done recording, you're going to click done recording. It's going to merge all of these clips into one video. You can do a quick little edit down here. Then you can download the finished MP4 and you can upload into Dubb the finished video. So a lot of nuance and kind of flexibility with the desktop app. A feature that we've added within the last 6 months is actually our narrator feature, which is pretty cool. So what you can do is, if we go back over here, just on this page as an example, remember how we take the Chrome extension, we open it up, right? We're on the page, we can do some recording, right? We're live in the bubble. We can do the same thing with the desktop app that we just saw. We can hit screen recorder, choose our border here, right? Let's see, I'm just gonna put it for a 16:9. And I can do the same thing, but I'm live in the bubble. Just like with the Chrome, I'm live inside the bubble here in both examples. But what if I wanted to play a pre-recorded video inside the bubble, not be live in here? That's what Dubb Narrator is all about. So go back to the desktop app, here's the menu, and I select narrator video. It's going to take me to my video library. I'm going to put in narrator. And these are a bunch of videos that I just recorded directly to the webcam. Just hold up the teleprompter, read from the script, just focused on delivering the content. I'm going to select one of these. And now the pre-recorded version of me is on the screen. And all I have to do is just relax and scroll because I know where I'm going because I know what I'm talking about. So here it is right here.
Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to send you this market update so you can make the best decision possible.
So all I have to do is just do that. So it really takes a lot of pressure off where you don't have to do a bunch of things at once if you want to do that. And it doesn't even have to be me as the pre-recorded video. It could be any pre-recorded video you want, upload it into Dubb, and there's the case. But this is a chance where you just have to focus on the scrolling and the pointing things out, and you can pause it whenever you want to, resume it, so you have the same control there. It's just you end up focusing more on the content when you were delivering it, and now you're just moving stuff around, which is a neat little way to do it. We use it a lot, actually. I like Dubb Narrator a lot. So that's from the desktop app. All right, so the desktop app, screen recording, but the original screen recorder is actually the mobile app. So I'm going to show you the mobile app now. And if you got Android or you have iPhone, this is what this would look like here. So you get the mobile app from either the App Store or Google Play Store. And then I'm going to share my screen here and you can see what this looks like. But the mobile app has a lot of flexibility too. Very similar to the desktop app, just as far as the clip recording and having that flexibility to do that. So let me pull this up now. Here we go. All right. Yes, you trust my device. Yes, trust. Hold on one second. Let's do this again. For some reason, it doesn't want to connect. Let's see. All right, there we go. So there is the screen of the Dubb mobile app. And if I want to record a video, I'm going to tap the blue camera icon in the middle of the screen down the bottom. That's going to open up my camera. And now that it's opened up, now you're going to see these timers down here. So there's it's defaulted for 1 minute. You can't go beyond 10, but you can do 2, 30, 15. The reason we have these is sometimes people obviously don't want to go beyond a certain time frame, and that will allow you to do that. Also, if maybe you're doing an ad, you're going to put it on Facebook or whatever and Google, and you don't want to go beyond those time frames, it gives you that ability as well. To record the video, you're going to tap the button down the bottom, the white button with the red ring around it, or you can hold it and release. I'm going to tap. Now I'm recording. You can see the timer up here at the top, and you can see the timer down here at the bottom. I'm going to tap it again. There's my clip. So just like the desktop app, records in clips. I'm going to hit record again, just so I can have a couple clips in here. Each clip has to be at least 2 seconds. So now I've got both clips. And both these clips, I can physically move. So I can take my finger, hold one for like just a second, and then slide it. So you can change the order. Also, both of these clips have been automatically downloaded to my phone, so I have them in my photo video area. So you don't have to worry about losing them, even if you delete them here. If you want to delete one, just tap the X down the bottom, that will delete it. You can also tap each clip. You can delete it there. You can trim, you can edit. And if you click the edit button, record again, you'll have the ability to add royalty-free music. We have a whole library of stuff. You can add a voiceover. You can speed up the action. You can add some text on screen that you can move around, put in different fonts and different colors, all from within each clip. If I want to flip my camera around and show what's in front of me, it's going to be this icon right up here at the top. If I want to have a countdown timer when I'm recording, It's this one right here. And if I tap that, you have a choice of a 3 and a choice of a 10. Now I'm going to hit the 3 just so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to hit record now. See the 3, 2, 1. And now I'm recording my clip. Now it's going to do that every time I record a clip. So if you don't want it every time, go back up there, click it, and just click none if you want to do that. We also have our teleprompter right here to the right. So when I tap that there, now I have the ability to go up here and search for my script, which I'll come in here and find the script that I want to do. Let's see, let's go this one. And then here is the speed that the teleprompter will go at. So every teleprompter we've seen so far, it has the speed. You've got to choose between 1 and 10. You can minus it or plus it. When I hit the play button again, it'll show you how fast it's going, or you need to speed it up at all. If you want to edit the script, the pencil icon is right here. So click the pencil icon. You can make any changes that you want. Hit it again to save it. Now, when I hit record here, you're going to read out of the top line, just like you would with anything else, kind of this distance away. If you find that your eyes are cheating and they're dropping down to check out the text before it is coming up, you probably have to speed it up a little bit because you're obviously waiting for it. But if you find that just you keep doing that, you can grab the guardrails here and you can slide this up. So you won't be able to cheat because you won't be able to see the other words. So, but if you're not having that problem, then I wouldn't even worry about it. But this is auto scroll. Now, if you want to change this to auto track, this is only available on iPhone. It's not available on Android. Sorry, Android people. But if you go here and click here to the gear icon, you can click auto track, and then you can just read the words and it will highlight them as you read, and you can kind of go at your own pace. So it looks something like this. Are you in sales or do you run a sales team? The top 5% of your industry makes 95% of the sales by doing this one simple thing in their outreach. So that being an example of auto track, which again, you can do right here and just select auto track or auto scroll, whatever one you'd like. And then when you want to close the teleprompter, just tap the X to the top right and it'll close it. If you want to add a video to your queue down here, maybe you have a video on your phone, native video, you want to make it part of the story, just like the desktop app when we could add it from the computer. You're going to click your folder icon right here. That'll take you to your photo video area, select the video that you want, and it will drop it down here. And then you can just take your finger, move it wherever you want to. If you want to record your screen on here, just tap this record icon here. It's very similar to when you swipe down, hit record on your phone. If you want to use some fun filters, this is more on the fun side of things, you can click this here. You can do some skin smoothing. You can do black and white. You can do some other kind of cool different colors, if you want to kind of stand out, do some fun stuff there. We have all kinds of stuff in here. So just select the one you want. And then when you're done, just click none and then tap the filter icon again and it will close it. If you want to do picture in picture, this one right here to the right, this is, obviously a lot of real estate people have liked using this so far because you can flip your camera around, show a property if you're doing a walkthrough, and you can be on the screen while you're showing what you're showing in front of you. But if you're not in real estate and you just want to show something in your office maybe, or just product in front of you, whatever you want, just click this button here. It'll flip the camera around, hit record, and now you're able to be on the screen as you're talking about whatever's in front of you. And you can make yourself bigger like this. You can make yourself smaller, move yourself around. A lot of flexibility with that, with the picture in picture that we have there. If you want to use the virtual background, this little, when we first started today in the training, when I was recording on the webcam, how we had either a company's website behind us, a person's profile, an article, whatever it was, you can do the same thing here. So what you want to do on your phone is take screenshots of property, if it's in real estate, an article, whatever industry you're in, a person's profile, whatever you want to show behind you to give context, screenshot it, have it on your phone, and then go here and then select OK, and then say OK, and then go to your folder, select the photo that you want, and just have it right here. Hey, this is Rob. I want to share this article with you. Hey, I saw your profile over here online. You can really go far back. Hey, check this out right here. All that kind of stuff that you can do to make it interesting. And then when you're done and you want to combine all of these clips together into one video, just hit the blue button here at the top. It will combine them. And then there'll be another button to download a copy to your phone and then upload one into the Dubb platform. So that's the Dubb mobile app. A lot of people like using it for, out and about, little different feel, authenticity, stuff like that. But also because the cameras on the phones are really good. So that's a big reason for it too. All right, so those are the different ways to record. We have a video saved into Dubb. And when you save a video into Dubb, now it's about the customization. So when we come back in here, anytime you save a video into the Dubb platform, it's going to take you to a page that looks just like this. And this is the video edit page. If I want to see what this video looks like on a landing page, we're going to click the little button here to the right. And there it is. Now, we call this in Dubb terms a preset. which is just our phrase for a customized landing page. Someone sees the animated GIF, they click on it, they're taken here. And it's going to have your branding. So it would be your logo up here to the top left, an image behind the video player, an image you want to load up behind there, playlist videos that will play after the video that you've recorded. It will run right into them. The great thing about playlist videos is, they provide additional information, obviously, which is really good, but also it really helps you in terms of you don't have to constantly repeat yourself when you reach out. So if I reached out to Ina about Dubb, I could say, hey, listen, Ina, Dubb's going to increase your business 30 to 300%. Check out this next video. It's going to give you all the different things we've done over the years, how it can help you. If you like what you hear, click a button below. And then it'll run right into a 2-minute trailer that we have right now about Dubb. But you can make yours, anywhere 60 to 90 seconds about your products or services. That way you don't have to keep saying them over and over and over again. It's already recorded once and it will play right in there. And then once they're done watching the content, what kind of action do you want the person to take? So below the video, there are call to action buttons, CTAs. Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Do you want them to check out a case study? Do you want them to visit a website? Do you want them to fill out a physical form below? Do you want to have a link to an external form? Call and text buttons, those only show up on mobile call or text. Do you want them to download a document, like a PDF? Or do you have a gift for them or something? So there's a lot of options down here to have them take an action. The reply with video button is what we talked about in the growth cycle that we showed in the beginning of the training, where if you want to get a video testimonial, this is a really good button to use. So I'm going to click it here. If I was going to send a video to Ina and she was in Dubb, I could say, hey, Ina, listen, thanks so much for using Dubb. We really appreciate your business. It means the world to us if you could get us a video testimonial. All you have to do is click the reply with video button below. You don't need to download anything. Just allow camera and mic access and let us know what was business like before Dubb, after Dubb. What have you enjoyed about the process of working with us? Whatever questions you guys normally ask your clients that have been happy working with you, ask them in the video. And when they send the video back to you, all you have to do is just add it to the playlist. And this has been the combination that's worked really well over the years. A nice personal video to someone, an explainer video right after that, and then a testimonial. So someone can see someone that's walked in the shoes that you're probably going to start walking in, and it makes you feel a lot better when you can see someone's already taken that path. And that's reply with video. Now, if you're going to get reviews, right? If you want to get reviews. So with us, with reviews for us, ours are like Capterra, was it there's a few of them in there. Trust Radius. Anyway, there's the G2. There's a bunch for us. So when we send a review video out, hey, listen, thanks for using Dubb. It would mean the world to us if you could leave us a quick review here. The links are below. They'll take you right to where you need to be. So within your own industry, whatever the review sites are for you guys, you could send a heartfelt video out to everyone, have the links below as CTA buttons, and then they can just go there and leave a review. So it's a nice way to do that. So this whole page is called a preset. Customized landing page, your branding, more videos, buttons to take an action. And when we go back over here on the edit page, this little button right here in the middle, it says presets. We click this here. And this is just, we have all kinds of presets here at Dubb for a lot of different stuff. So when you think about presets for you, think about your audience. If you're in real estate, that simple split of buyers and sellers, if you represent both, maybe you do FSBOs, expireds, maybe you do all kinds of stuff there, have a preset for each one of those groups. If you're in insurance and you have different kinds of insurance, different kinds of policies for different kinds of clients, have those as different presets. If you're in recruitment and you work with both the employers and with the candidates, have presets for both. If you're within coaching and consulting, maybe you have enterprise and small business and then different verticals in there. If you're doing a live event or a webinar, why not create a preset for that where you could say, listen, the webinar is going to be here, blah, 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 click below to register. All that stuff is all just based on who you're speaking to, and you can make that really concise with the presets. Now, when you're on a paid account with us, we do what's called an optimization setup. So we would meet you in Zoom. So Ina, who's here today, or one of our other team members, would help you set up your buttons, your pages, all that good stuff to get you moving. Now, on this page here, it says no activity yet in terms of tracking on these videos because we have tracking. The reason it says no activity is obviously because we haven't sent it anywhere. But when we do, you do have the ability to get a number of things over here. You can uncheck the ones you don't want. CTA clicks are good. Page views, video views are great. Who opened it? When did they open it? How much did they watch? And when you have the watch rate percentage, it really helps you with your follow-up because you know the content of the video. So if I saw someone saw 50% of the video I sent them, I could be, hey, Ina, listen, thanks so much for watching that video. I know you learned about blah, 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 but I knew you didn't get a chance to check out the second half of the video. Let me just give you a little value here on that. And that way you're following up with value. You're not just following up to follow up. You actually have something to say based on what they did. You also have the ability to edit. There's a little editing tab in here where you can come in here. This editor is just very similar to the one in the desktop app. You can cut out what you need to cut out. There's always an undo button. If you mess up on the editing, the original is always up here at the top. You can download it and then just replace it. You also have a coach, a little digital coach here called Kyra that'll give you feedback on your cadence, positivity, repetition. Are you using filler words? All this stuff is really good as you kind of create your videos and keep moving forward with them. So the whole idea with the preset here is record a video, get it on a preset, have the right background, the right branding, the right videos in the playlist, the right buttons below the video for someone to take an action. And now you've got to take this and you've got to send it out. So to send it out, if we come over here to Gmail and we open up a compose window, there's a couple ways to add the video in here. But first, best practices, you always want to have the word video in the subject line. Really helps with the open rates. It's kind of rare that you see that actually. And then inside the body here, I just have one sentence, but you could have a little paragraph. You definitely want some context text above the video before you put it in there. To add the video in itself, we have a direct integration with Gmail and Outlook 365 where there is a little Dubb button down here at the bottom. So when you click that there, you have the ability to, if you wanted to, you could record right from your webcam, do a screen recording. But here is my video library. So I'm just going to select a video here that we did earlier. And then I would put the email of the person I'm sending it to get the tracking. I could add some personalization text, which is a banner across the top of the video. And then I would click insert. That would be with the direct integration. That's the first way you could do it. The other way is back over here, you can click the big blue share and send button. Whenever you save a video into Dubb, it will be here to the right. And then you could put the email in for the tracking. And then I'm going to add the personalization text. And this is just to show you what this looks like. And then click copy for email. Come back over here. And it's just a copy and paste. And you just drop it in there like that. And that's what someone will see. And that's what you want them to see. Now, over on LinkedIn, I would connect with someone first before you send them a video. If you try to send a Dubb video with a connection request, it will only show up as a link. And there's no guarantee someone's going to watch it. I mean, there's no guarantee anyway, but chances are really lower, especially if someone might just hit connect and not even watch the video. But they'll only see a link. They won't see that nice animated GIF. But once you're connected, you have the ability to drop a video in here, and then they'll see the animated GIF, which is what you want them to see. Now, if you have, from a sending perspective, down here under advanced options, if you have a CRM or a third-party sender that you like a MailChimp or a Constant Contact or CRMs like HubSpot or Salesforce or Go High Level or a Follow Up Boss or Lofty, whatever it is, and you like what you have your workflows all set up and everything, and you just want to add video, that's why we have the integration for you to be able to do that. If you don't have a CRM, you can come over here right to the left under CRM, and you can upload your contacts with a CSV file, and you can do tasks, deals, tags, all that good stuff. We also have automation as well. So this is something that Darius teaches. This is part of our Pro Plus plan. So if you do want to use automations, you'd be able to meet with the team whenever you need it and get all these set up. This is an example, like a campaign goes out. There's some kind of time delay. It could be a day, a couple days, whatever you desire. And then you could do an if then, where if someone takes an action as a trigger, something else happens, like maybe they clicked on a CTA button, maybe they just viewed the page, did nothing else. What if they watched the video? Then people are taken in different directions with the automations, whenever they end up deciding to do that, could be 3 a.m. So there are obviously advantages to that. In terms of the AI that we have with Dubb, right here in the middle of the dashboard is our AI assistant, Ira. I'm sure at this point, probably everyone has used ChatGPT, or have some, version of something that they've used. With Ira here, we recently upgraded Ira with this profile part right here. So if you're just getting in here, it'll say create your profile like this. I have my sales one created here. You can create multiple profiles. So like we talked about with the presets, easy example is real estate buyers, sellers. Like you could have a seller one and a buyer one profile here, because when you go to create the profile, it's going to ask you a number of questions. So as you come down here and you kind of hover over the tooltip, it'll give you more, a little bit more information to help you kind of answer the questions. But when you're answering these questions about why your outreach, all this kind of stuff, it's learning about what this outreach is, on your behalf. And then also your preferred tone of communication. How do you want to communicate? What's the way you communicate? So you choose some multiple tones, and then you can apply the charm method, which is something we came up with the acronym for. This is the structure of the writing. So it will take into account every time you write something, it will be in this form that we've found has been really effective. So charm stands for C is capture their interest, H is highlight the problem, A is address the solution, R is reinforce with social proof, and M is motivate to take action. Now I'm going to hit save, and this is kind of how this would work. So I'm going to go to my prompts that are all in here. Just click more, and you'll see all the prompts. I'm going to grab this one right here, and then I'm going to say on why video is much better. Okay, and then I would just choose my target length and then hit submit. And when I hit submit, it's going to take all of that into account, the profile that I have, knowing what I am, what I do, my tone of communication, and the structure. So from the charm perspective, the opening, capture the interest. Imagine boosting your sales by 300% just by changing how you communicate. Okay, capture the interest, very kind of a hook to it there. What's the challenge though? Text-based messages can be easily ignored, misunderstood, or forgotten. They lack the personal touch. So, okay, address that there. Now, what's the solution? Authentic, actionable video messages that engage and connect on a human level. All right, that's great. But what about the social proof? Hundreds of positive testimonials and reviews back our method. All right, but what about motivating me to take action? Book a time in my calendar or send me a video reply to learn more. Those are two very specific things because that's what I put in my profile. But if you had call me, email me, whatever it is, it would show up down here. So that's the structure that it will take. If you want to have this previewed back in a voice, you can just click this button here and it'll be read back to you.
Imagine boosting your sales by up to 300% just by changing.
You can copy it to your clipboard if you want to put it in another doc. You can also import this directly to scripts, which is right over here. You can also import this to a voice video. So if you want to send us something out where you don't want to be on camera, but you want something a little bit more impactful than just a text message, it will load the script up over here. You would just upload a photo here to the right. This is just a profile pic. It could be any photo that you wanted. And then you can choose a voice down over here. And when I hit preview, you're going to see this waveform action start to come across the screen as the voice reads the script. So it'll look like this.
Imagine boosting your sales by up to 300% just by.
So when someone sees that animated GIF, because remember, it's a repeating 3-second loop at the beginning, it would see the photo and it would see this waveform kind of going like this. So is it better than a human? No, I think the human's better, but I mean, that's just my opinion. But if you want to send something a little bit more impactful than text message, then you can do something like this and send this out. Now, if you want to do a full-on avatar video, you can click import to avatar video. That'll take you over here. We have a whole library of avatars down here at the bottom that you can choose from, or you can just create your own avatar. Come in here, create something. And then you have the script here. You choose a voice. You can preview the voice and then create the video. It does take a little time to create this. So you see the little marks that saying, okay, it's completed, completed, completed until it's actually done. And then use case wise so far that, we've seen is people can send Ava out on their behalf. Like Ava could do an email campaign for me. Like, hey, Rob would love to speak to you. Click below to book a time in his calendar. Ava can also walk people through screen videos. So back over here, when I was using Dubb Narrator, remember on this page here, I can do this with the avatars with Ava. So I can click in here, click record narrator video, just like before when it was me, a pre-recorded version of me. I can come in here. If I have to spell it correctly, how about that? There, narrator there. So here are my narrator videos, and down the bottom, I recorded a script for Ava. So I'm going to select Ava. There she is on screen. And now again, all I have to do is just hit record, and she can walk someone through this, and I don't even have to do it.
Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to.
And that's what that would look like there. So it's really just a preference. What would you prefer yourself? Have someone on there, so you have that as an option if you want to have it, if you want to take advantage of that. So that's Ira right within here. Now, also within our Dubb dashboard, just from, I think most of you know about this by now, but again, if you're new to Dubb, we have a partner program. It's right over here to the right. All you have to do is click apply now. It creates a little referral link for you here. We do a 30% recurring commission on anyone that subscribes to Dubb through the referral link. There's no sunsetting. It doesn't go away. You would only stop getting paid if we stop getting paid. So, but that stays 30%. And then if that person that subscribed to Dubb through your link says, you know what, I love Dubb, I just want to start talking about Dubb, and they bring someone else in, that's an additional 10% for you as well. We do a lot of the heavy lifting on this. So if you get a group of people together that you're talking about Dubb to and you want us to present, just let myself or Darius know, and we can pop in there and do that for you. You can also have them come into the live training here, because you guys have been here before, you know what we do in here, and that's a great asset for them to learn about it and then go subscribe with your link. If you're on a paid account with Dubb and you want the account to be free, just think about, hey, do I know 4 people? Get 4 people in, 30% and covers your Dubb account. on most cases. So that's something that you can do as well. All right, so let's jump back out of here and let's see what we have in the Q&A and the chat. Let's see. Let's go back to the top. All right, see. Okay, so Francine, I know you mentioned there. Francine, any questions in there? I know you're kind of new to coming in here. Any questions? How do you feel? If you want to turn your mic on, you can. If you don't want to, you can just pop it into the chat. Just kind of your thoughts or questions that you might have. Oh, and there's one right here, actually, Francine. Can I change the background without recording my video? Change the background without recording my video. So if you were, I guess, Francine, I just need your mic on for this one, if you don't mind. Can I change my background without redoing my video? Sorry, without redoing my video. Yeah, that would have to be that would be like a third-party editor kind of deal. Right, Ina? I'm not missing anything else. Yeah, that wouldn't be possible. Can you hear me okay, Francine? Okay. Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to do it with that. Renee, how do you upload the video recorded in the app into the platform? So Renee, if you want to turn your mic on, if you'd like to, are you talking about the mobile app or the desktop app? Renee, can you hear me okay? Is Renee still here? Is Renee still here?
Oh, can you hear me, Rob?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I'm talking about the mobile app.
Yeah, so what you would do is you can go just like this. So, okay. You said save it into the platform, right? All right, let me.
Yes, from the mobile app. I recorded the video.
Okay.
And
So
it's on the
yeah, so here is there's the video I recorded, right? Right there.
right.
So now I'm gonna hit this button at the top, this blue button right there. So once I do that,
Um,
it's gonna take me to this page like this. So it says drafts or upload, right?
got it.
So I'm gonna hit upload, and then when I do that, you're gonna see this little line at the top. And just make sure you connect to Wi-Fi. That helps it go quicker, but see it going right now?
Yep.
And then once that's complete, then it'll be saved into Dubb. See it right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
So I didn't know that I could do that from there. So I've already saved videos there on my phone. Is there a way for me to get them off my phone through the app, or I have to do it on the desktop?
No, for it's on your phone, you can just do this. So if you have it on your phone, which you should, because it'll be a copy on your phone, what you can do is here's a mobile app, right? Just click the camera
Mhm.
button at the bottom just to open it up. And then
Okay.
do this. So see the folder button right there? Right there?
Yes.
You tap that there, and then you would just select from the gallery whatever video you wanted. So if I
Thank
wanted
you.
this one, it would say that one. You'd hit next, add clips, and then there it is.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, cool. Let's see. So that was Renee. Michael, can we add captions with Dubb, or would you need to use another program? So Ina, again, correct me so if I'm not AI hallucinating here. So with the captions, it should be defaulted selected within the advanced options to automatically do captions when you record unless you unselect the button, right?
Yes, that's right. So you can turn on that generate captions automatically and then show captions.
So if it's right here, so if I'm in videos, right? Here we go, video. So advanced options,
Good. Yeah, advanced options.
and it's right around here, right? Display captions. There we go. So it should be defaulted for that. If not, if it's got unchecked somehow or something, just make sure that's checked. So hopefully that helps, Michael. Let's see. William, with picture in picture, are both cameras recording at the same time, or can they be done sequentially for a house tour? Are they yeah, I guess technically, yeah, I mean, like, both cameras will be going at the same time, right? Because I mean, with picture in
Yes.
picture, it's getting me, and then it's also getting that. So yeah, both would be in use.
Yes, but you can also do in another clip the
Yeah.
just the property, or it's just you for another clip. So then you can merge those clips together so that it will be a more impactful
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, just clip recording. The people that have done it in the past have said like, here's the house. And then if they don't want to be on screen with it, great. But then they're in the kitchen and then they're on screen. So you can just, like Ina said, it's all about clip recording. Just think of it as separate little clips. Does that make sense, William? Or did you want to turn your mic
Yes.
on? Okay, perfect. Any other questions, William? Well, I got you.
No.
Okay, perfect. And then Chris, is there a dialer you recommend? Dialer that you recommend. Chris, if you want to turn your mic on,
Yeah, I've worked with high level CRM and stuff in the past, and that, you know, you were able to dial from within the CRM, but correct me if I'm wrong, we don't have a dialer through your system. What dialer would you recommend?
like just like a phone out dialer, like it just
Yeah,
it's
on
okay.
that dialer where I can purchase a number, you know, not
Yes.
using my own number and make calls that way.
I think, would Twilio be that, or are they basically SMS based, or is that also
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Twilio is a dollar as well. And I was just wondering if that's what you recommend or if there's something else.
I know we recommend Twilio for the
Mhm.
SMS, but I believe because I think they do a really good job and they're more on the less expensive side, I think, than the other choices I think that are out there. But that's the one we probably
Kixi, I think you could try
oh,
Kixi.
see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
one
say
of the
that.
dialers that we know. I think that's the first thing in my mind.
What
But
say the name of that dollar again?
Kixi, Kixie. I'll put it in the chat.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks, Ian. Monica, how can I share a video testimonial uploaded in Dubb, be shared in realtor.com? Is there a link that I can point to in Dubb for the video testimonial? So Monica, if you have your mic on.
Yes,
Hi, Monica.
I know that was probably confusing. I just didn't know how to ask the question.
No, okay. So you've got how do you share the video testimony uploaded be shared in realtor.com? So when you say shared in realtor.com, you mean like adding it to a workflow in there or like placing it within like a part of the site or what do you kind of mean as far as that?
Yeah, so placing it in part of the site. So if they've already like pretty much for like testimonials or recommendations and things.
Yep.
So is by me up having that video testimonial in Dubb,
Mhm.
does that create like a link or something that I can point to that? Or I'm not sure how to get what I have in Dubb to show there,
You
if
can
that's
do
even possible.
well, if you want to, and just keep me on the path here, but
Mm.
like if it was on a website like realtor.com, if you want to add a Dubb video that you recorded in Dubb to the realtor.com website, your profile, whatever it is in there,
Right.
that would be an embed, right? You'd have to download the MP4 and then upload it into there. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's yeah. I'm not that familiar with with the realtor.com platform, but I think my question is, are you able to upload your own videos there?
No, if they're
No.
asking for a link.
Oh, a
Okay,
link. Okay.
then if it is just a link and for example, let me try to share my screen here. I'm trying to cover some emails in here.
I can pull it up if you want, and just tell me what to just pull up a video.
No, not really. It's the video reply. So for example, like what Rob demoed earlier, you can ask for the video testimonials from your clients. How is it working with you? Then after that, once they reply to you, then you can ask them to, let's see, let me go back in that page. So here, this is when it comes to your video library in Dubb, you'll have two options: your videos and then the video replies that you received. So from here, you can import import that video. So let's see, for example, here, for this demo, let's import it as a regular Dubb video. So now it is a Dubb video. So from here, you can copy the link and then paste it into the realtor.com website.
Thanks, Ina. Yeah, so
So that
basically,
makes sense.
you make that video, you get the video testimonial, right, Monica? And then they send it back to you, and then you see the video replies. You grab that, bring it over to the video library, and then, like Ina said, you can just copy the link and just put that URL into the realtor.com.
Okay, but in my case, my video testimonial was not created in Dubb. It's uploaded into Dubb.
Okay.
Yeah, then
So
then
it's the
just
same thing?
paste the link.
Yep. Yep. Because you can take any video like from anywhere, as long as you upload it into Dubb and it's in the video library, it will have that URL for that video. So you can just take that URL and put it wherever you want to put it.
Okay, can you show me again? So I'm going
Yeah.
to the video library.
Yeah, so you're
For-
right. Yeah, you're right in here. So let's go back here. Let's go to the beginning. So here is
On the
the
dashboard. Yeah.
dashboard. And then across the top, see where it says videos right here. So click here, and then all the videos that you've uploaded into Dubb or saved into Dubb, they'll all be in here. If someone did send you a video reply, which was what Ina was talking about before, it would be in this section, and you would just import it to here to videos. But if you uploaded that one that you're talking about outside of Dubb, you just uploaded it into Dubb, and you probably did this to upload a video into Dubb. So it says record or upload. You probably click here, and then you go here, upload, and then you can drag it from your computer into Dubb. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah. But
And
where was
then-
the link though?
Yeah,
The-
so the URL is right here. So let's just say this is the video. See it right there? Just copy that.
Okay,
Yep.
okay, got it.
Yep. Right here.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good question. Let's see. So I think there was one in the Q&A over here. Yeah, okay, we already did that one there. All right, awesome. Well, hey, we're 1 minute from the top of the hour. Anybody have any questions before we go? Is anything on anyone else's mind?
One other thing, is that the same in the mobile app? Because I'm mostly on the mobile app more so than the computer. It should
Yeah.
be the same, right?
Yeah, same thing. Yep, same thing. Yep. Anybody else before we go? Questions on their mind? Anybody? Going once, going twice? 3 times? Okay. Well, this does it for Ina and I for the week in terms of our part of it. Darius will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, right, Ina? What day is it?
Yeah, it's Thursday.
There you got it. Feels like there's 2 extra days in here this week. Anyway, good seeing everybody, and you'll see this version of this on YouTube a little bit later, and take care. Bye, everybody. Thanks, Ina.
Bye.
Hey
Bye.
Rob, you see my landing page? Did you do that?
Say it again, John.
Did you do my you didn't I noticed you didn't do my landing page.
I am not that talented.
Oh yeah. All right.
I am not that talented.
We'll make Darius do it.
Darius is amazing at everything. Ina's amazing too. I'm just a show guy.
Yeah, well, you did a good job,
Question.
Sean.
What's that?
I had
Say
a
again?
question, but go ahead with it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
good,
go
Roger.
ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm good.
Thanks,
No,
Joy.
go ahead, because I had lost my train of thought just that fast. So you go ahead and finish it, come back.
No, I didn't have
Yeah.
no train of thought, right? That was it. I just had the landing page. That was for Darius, but that's it.
Yeah.
I'm a regular, so I should
Joy
have
knows a lot
I
about
should have
that.
Kyan do it, huh? Give him something to do, so badass.
Yeah, I know. He's as if he's not busy enough. It's so
He's
funny.
getting on my nerves.
Yeah, he's a busy kid, smart kid.
Yeah.
So Monica, if you can't think of it now, you can always intercom us, or you can shoot an
Oh,
emoji.
I got it.
Yeah, we got
I
it.
got it. It was about YouTube. Can you drop the link in there to your YouTube, or just tell me what the YouTube channel is?
Yeah. Go ahead, Ina, if you want it.
Yeah, the YouTube. I'll place the link in the YouTube of the YouTube channel in the chat. It's basically just look for Dubb support for the tutorials.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go into
If-
YouTube, just support. Yeah.
If you want to go with the strategies, go to Rev Show.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Rev Show, REVSHOW. But once you're in there, though, you'll be able to navigate around it. Ina just put the link in the chat too, Monica, if you want to grab it. But-
I have the links. So,
Cool. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, keep making those videos. Come in and come into the training. Darius will be back tomorrow, so he'll be here the rest of the week. And if you've had the Darius experience, you've had the top of the line Oracle experience because he knows everything about everything in the software. So, well, anyway, thanks everybody for joining. We will see you next week. Ina and I will, but Darius will be back tomorrow. So all the best, everybody. Bye.